Let's be honest, there are few things in life more universally frustrating than being stuck in traffic. But what if the solution wasn't about building wider roads, but about building smarter lights? What if artificial intelligence could actually, finally, end the gridlock for good? Well, let's dive in.
Yeah, this image is probably a little too familiar for most of us, right? You're just sitting there, bumper to bumper, not really going anywhere, watching the minutes of your life just tick away. It's not just a traffic jam. It's a huge drain on our time, our fuel, and, let's face it, our sanity.
But you know what's even worse than being stuck in heavy traffic? It's being stuck for absolutely no reason at all. Just picture it. It's 2 in the morning, you're the only car for miles around, and you're just sitting there, stopped at a red light. That very specific, maddening feeling, that points to a really fundamental flaw in our entire system.
So what's the culprit behind all this madness? Well, it's the technology that's running our traffic lights. We're relying on a system that doesn't see you, it doesn't know you're there, and frankly, it just doesn't care. It's just blindly following the simple, rigid tyranny of a timer.
The technical name for this is fixed time cycles, and it's a concept that feels like it's straight from a bygone era. Basically, your light is green for a set amount of time, and then the other direction gets its turn. It runs the exact same rigid schedule whether it's the middle of rush hour or the dead of night, which, as you can imagine, is incredibly inefficient. And the real-world cost of this system is just staggering. I mean, look at this. It's not just about our lost time. All of that completely unnecessary idling burns fuel, wastes money, and pumps a ton of CO2 into the atmosphere. We are literally creating our own congestion and pollution, all because our traffic lights are, well, they're dead.
Okay, but what if a traffic light could actually think? What if it could see the traffic, predict what's coming, and adapt in real time? This is the whole idea behind an AI-driven system proposed by student Mohammed Nazardellan Abakar. His goal is to give our intersections a much-needed brain. And the solution doesn't have to be some intimidating, massive server farm. The revolution can start small, with an intelligent little controller just like this one that's capable of making smart decisions right there on the spot at the intersection.
But, a single smart controller is really just the beginning. The true power comes from connecting all of them together, building an intelligent citywide network, a system that can see the entire traffic ecosystem, from the busiest main arteries all the way down to the quietest side streets.
So, how does this thinking traffic system actually function? I mean, what's the secret sauce? It's not magic. It's actually a really clever combination of 4 key technologies, all working together in harmony.
Okay, so it all breaks down into 4 key steps. First up, computer vision. Think of this as the system's eyes. Cameras and sensors literally see and count the cars in every single lane. Second, machine learning. This is the brain. It takes all that live data, compares it to historical patterns, and predicts what traffic is going to look like in 10 minutes or maybe even next Tuesday. Third is adaptive signal control. This is where the action happens. The system uses those predictions to adjust green light times on the fly second by second. And finally, green wave coordination. This is the magic. It syncs up a whole series of lights, creating a green wave that lets you just cruise through multiple intersections without ever hitting the brakes. Now, this all sounds great in theory, but what does it really mean for your daily commute and for your city? Well, the results are actually incredibly promising.
And here it is, the headline number. Research shows that these systems can cut waiting times at intersections by up to 30%. Just think about that for a second. Imagine getting back nearly a third of the time you currently spend just staring at a red light.
This chart here breaks it down perfectly. The old fixed-time system, you've got high wait times, high fuel use, high emissions, all bad. But the AI-driven system, it lowers every single one of them. It's this cascade of positive effects, and it all stems from one simple idea: making our intersections smarter.
And the benefits just ripple out way beyond our personal frustration. I mean, less time stuck in traffic means goods get delivered faster, which boosts the economy. It makes us more productive. And crucially, the system can enhance safety by giving immediate green lights to emergency vehicles, clearing a path when every single second counts.
So the big question is, if this is so great, why don't we have this everywhere already? Well, transforming our existing infrastructure into a truly smart city is a massive undertaking, and the road ahead has some pretty significant hurdles.
Let's be realistic for a minute. This isn't just a simple software update. The initial investment is really high. You need to install cameras and sensors on thousands of intersections. Integrating it all is a massive technical challenge. And then you need skilled people to run and maintain it. These are serious hurdles for any city to overcome.
But despite those challenges, this right here is the vision that's driving the whole effort. The goal is to move from the stressful, inefficient gridlock we have today to the smooth, green, and intelligent city of tomorrow. A city where technology is just working quietly in the background to make all of our lives better.
So it really leaves us with a fascinating question to chew on. The technology is here, and the potential is crystal clear. As our cities get smarter, could the daily, frustrating commute finally become, well, seamless? We might just be on the verge of a future where that pointless red light becomes nothing more than a distant memory.